Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the live stream. Sorry, we're having some connection issues here at the rooftop of Ridgefield High School. We've just reached the end of the third quarter, and it's still 28-0 Fife, and they're going to be faced with a third down play. Fourth down and 2 coming after the pass play completed. And the Trojans are in punt formation here, and they kick it away. And this one bounces all the way back into Trojans territory. Takes a Spudders bounce to the, not entirely sure why. We never do. Back to pass. Ball short out here to the near side to Dolan. So it's been rough the last 2 games here between La Center last night at Kalama High School and this one here. It's been less than ideal. The Beaumont back to pass, has good protection, goes deep, a little too deep, incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Fans, be sure to, again, let your friends and family know that we are still live if you want to just share the link with them. And on this 3rd and 10 play here, the Beaumont has some time, loads up, goes deep again, and again the ball a little bit out in front of the intended receiver, looking to get it to Talon Soski. 4th and 10 now. Ridgefield trying to open it up and take some shots down the field. So 4th down and 10. The Beaumont rolling near side, under pressure, throws high, incomplete. Turnover on downs. The Fife defense working on that shutout still, leading 28-0, and they're going to get the ball back. Hand off inside. Reyes with a little running room. Gets about 5. Trojans in full control here with 10:13 to go in the fourth. Motion, handoff coming back inside, breaking through the middle and going down to the end zone. Another touchdown. Slavic Shemiduk. Icing on the cake for the Trojans, 34-0. Wow. The inside handoff fools everybody, and the speed, just the elite speed. 34-0. York on for the PAT. Kick is no good. 34-0. Fife with the lead. 9:52 to go in the game. The Trojans are on their way to the round of 16. They just got under 10 minutes left in this one. What a performance here tonight by the Trojans on the road. That touchdown run from 48 yards by Slavic. Again, fans, just let everybody know who was watching earlier that we are live once again. Apologies, connection issues. Do appreciate everybody tuning in to the matchup. Line drive kick, touched, fielded at the 7. Stevens with some running room on the far sideline, goes out of bounds. It's going to be at the 32. And that's where Ridge, their next possession, trailing 34-0. First down and 10 here for the Spuds. De Beaumont back to press. Finds Soski. Hands all over him. Flag called. Or flag thrown, I should say. Probably going to get some pass interference here. And it is going to be pass interference defense. 15 yards from the spot. This will put it at the 47-yard line. Play action pass, loading up, going deep. Soski out there, hauls it in stride, touchdown. Ridgefield, Talon, Soski from 53 yards from Landon de Beaumont. And the Spudders get on the board late. 34-6. The sophomore Talon Sosky with the touchdown reception. PAT pending. And the kick is good. So Ridgefield gets on the board, 34-7. 9:30 left in the game. It's going to take a few onside kicks probably here for Ridgefield to give themselves the necessary amount of possessions to put forth a valiant comeback effort. So Ridgefield looking to line up an onside kick attempt here. How about that effort there by Talon Sosky and the great pass by Landon de Beaumont. Nope, kicking it deep. Fielded. This is York, and York putting on the moves, gets it beyond the 30-yard line, right around the 32, and that's where Fife will start their next drive. So Ridgefield opting to kick deep. Maybe they just think that it's just not enough time to come back here in this one. Handoff inside. Going to be a gain of roughly 6. Maybe 7 here. 2nd down and 3. Handoff going off to the right side. A pile right at the line to gain here. It looks like the near sideline officials got it as 3rd down and 1. Fife looking to convert here, keep possession, keep the clock rolling. Good opportunity for them to milk this clock and get out of here with a win. 34-7, Trojans on top. Vaca, the running back. Motion here, end around. Shemiduk gets it just beyond the 50-yard line. It's going to be a new set of downs for the Trojans. That was Vadim. And it's a sweep going far side. York trying to wait, and he's grabbed onto, pulled down at around the 49-yard line. Good pursuit there by the Ridgefield defense. New quarterback out there here, Christopher Sione. And Sione takes a snap, hands it off. Decent run there up the middle. Whistle. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout. Ridgefield charged with the timeout, 5:50 to go. That last run was for about 8 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3. And it's going to be offsides here on Ridgefield. So a free first down here. Out of a timeout, too. Tough. So a new set of downs for the Trojans. Sione fakes the handoff going to the far side, and it's an inside trap, and it's going nowhere. But the reserves for the Trojans got a chance to get out here and get some playoff experience. Second down and 11 after the loss of 1. Ooh. Ooh. Nice, tough run there. Ball carrier that time is number 20, Benjamin Stevenson Jr. Not shying away from contact, out of bounds. It's about a 6-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5 here for Fife. Sione hands off. And that's not going far, if anywhere at all. Ball carrier there, Easton Young. It's going to bring up 4th down and 5. Clock still running, 4:36 to go. First and 10 at the 24 of Ridgefield. Handoff going towards the right side out to about the 20-yard line.
5-yard carry on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5 or 6.
Carry there going to number 21, Easton Young. Clock down to 2:40. Handoff. And that's off to the right side. It's going to be about a yard short of the 1st down. Ball carrier there, number 47. Pea Palutu. Third down and 2. Handoff, juke inside, back outside, close to the marker here. Looks like the 19.
Brings up 4th down. Official timeout.
And it looks like they're going to be about a yard short. We do have a player down for Fife. So we're checking on the down player here. .138 left in the ball game. Well, fans, while we are looking at the down player here on the timeout, we appreciate all the support that we get from all of our fans, parents of these athletes. Consider a donation to the cause at N2 Media. Venmo preferred, PayPal acceptable. It's at N2 Media. We'll be live streaming some basketball upcoming here in about 3-ish weeks' time. Maybe possibly another football live stream. We'll have to wait and see where the sites are going to be. But I appreciate everybody's support. So we're still looking at the down player out here. Still waiting to see how who the player is that's down, but head coach for Ridgefield, Scott Rice, out there, as well as trainer Ben Moore. So an extended break here with 1:38 left in the ball game. It has been all Fife so far. There's been a few players down on the turf in this ball game for Fife. I'm being told it's Pea Palutu. So not a good sign here. I'll say that right now. The officials close by. And he is still down on the turf. So scary scene here with an injured player for Fife. Just 1:38 left in the game, and I see a fire truck in the distance with Christmas lights on, but doesn't look like he's coming here. But fire trucks, firemen usually are first responders whenever there's a call placed. And again, I don't see him coming into the parking lot, but very sobering, somber scene so far here. That's about the only thing that's taken the wind out of the sails for the Trojans. They got a down teammate there and some concern over on the far sideline. Players down to a knee and hoping that their fallen comrade can get up under his own power. I think I see feet movement from where I'm at, which is a good sign. So we're still waiting to see what the decision will be. Maybe in this case they might call the paramedics in. And if that's the case, I wouldn't be completely shocked to see both teams call the game with 1:38 to go. It's a pretty difficult situation where if paramedics are needed to take a player off of the field and the game has been decided, which it has been, I think that most people would want to err on the side of caution and just let your thoughts and prayers be with this young man down here on the turf right now. Fife leading at 34-7. Again, fans, appreciate all your support. I'm just going to move away from the picture for right now. But follow us on social media if you're not. Again, earlier the stream dropped a couple of times and had to reconnect, and I do apologize if I lost all the viewers for the ball game. I can't control the internet network. It's very, very good, very reliable down here. I can tell you that there's a lot of telecommunications being used for this ball game to communicate on the field. So right next to us, I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it, but nonetheless, I do appreciate you all being here, and the support means a lot. But we are still here, just awaiting some positive signs here. I do think I see that the player is getting up, which is great news. And the entire team is finally standing and great sight there. 4th down, in case anybody forgot where we were at, and it was easy to forget. Chris King says thanks for streaming it. Absolutely. Happy to do so. It's what I do. Clock winds now down to 1:35. Sione still in at quarterback. And a 4th and 1 play upcoming. And it's a keeper. Sione goes off tackle left, and I think he's got enough for the first down. And I think that Fife is going to be able to take some knees here, and they've got a new squad coming out here. Clock down to 1:05 in the ball game. Victory formation here. And a knee is taken by Descharme. Comes back in for a play. See, it might need 2. Might take one more knee mathematically to end the ball game. And that's going to do it. And that is going to be your final here down in Ridgefield. 34-7. The Fife Trojans advance to the round of 16. Their record now sits at 7-3 overall. And the Ridgefield Spudders will see their 2024 season end here in the crossover round, as they finish with an 8-2 record overall on the season. It was all Fife tonight here for the most part. Talon Soski with the lone score for Ridgefield on a 53-yard touchdown pass from Landon to Beaumont. But it was all Vadim Shemiduk. Racking up 3 touchdowns on the ground, 200 yards rushing. Brother Slavic Shemiduk with a touchdown, 2. One from 33 yards out, one from 48 yards. But the Fife Trojans come away with the win here on the road as they gather up in front of their fans who made the trip an hour and a half, full 2 hours away to see their team pick up the win and advance deeper into the 2A bracket. As I knew coming into this ball game, I knew that the South Puget Sound League was tough. Teams such as Franklin Pierce and Orting and Fife having really good seasons. These two teams did share a common opponent, the Hawkinson Hawks, and Fife beat Hawkinson 48-7. Ridgefield defeating them 24-21. So a little bit of a difference in that game and a little bit of difference in the scoreboard here tonight. Player of the game here tonight in the win for Fife is number 2, Vadim Shemiduk. 3 touchdowns on the evening. Man on a mission. So congratulations to Vadim and congratulations to the Fife Trojans. And on the other side, we're going to just check over with the Ridgefield Spudders huddle. Head coach Scott Rice addressing his ball club here tonight, but the difference in the ball game was just the blocking up front on the offensive line and obviously some athletic plays from the backs of Fife. The defensive line set the tone for the Fife defense and was able to get home with 3, sometimes 4 rushers, dropping 7 into coverage. Didn't really have to do too much to secure the victory. Outside of that, really nothing too fancy. They just manned up across the line of scrimmage and won a lot of battles out there. There were a few mistakes by both teams, but Fife was able to overcome those. They fumbled the first play of the game after the kickoff to start, and Ridgefield unable to capitalize, and I think that that's what really gave the defense a lot of hope, knowing that they could stop Ridgefield and what they like to do and what Ridgefield does like to do. Obviously, we've seen they like to run the ball up the middle. To Clyde Stevens, the league's offensive player of the year, and for the most part, Stevens was slowed down to minimum gains. Still a great season for Ridgefield overall with 8 wins, 8 out of 10. That's pretty good, 80% win percentage. But their season ends here at home in the crossover rounds of the 2A playoffs. But congratulations to Ridgefield on a great season, and congratulations to the Trojans of Fife on the win. Vadim Shemiduk is your player of the game, unofficially around 200 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns for Vadim, as we are going to just end this broadcast here in a couple of seconds and get packed up and get moving on. But congratulations, Fife fans. Thank you so much for being with us here tonight and sticking it out. Hopefully you got a chance to enjoy this from the comfort of your home or wherever you're at. We are going to see what's going on next week. We have to kind of yield to NFHS for playoffs, but if we can somehow get around that or help them out in some way, we might be able to do that and produce another live stream. If not, I do appreciate everybody on a great football season. We do have basketball coming up to start in the first week of December. So be sure to subscribe to our channel, and you'll get that notification of when we go live. So you can tune on in for the action, free live stream action here from N2 Media in Southwest Washington, the live stream leader in the community. We do appreciate everybody stopping in. Great year for the Spudders. Appreciate y'all having me down here once again at the Hot Potato. Fife moves on as they defeat Ridgefield here tonight, 34-7. Vadim Shemiduk, your player of the game for the Fife Trojans. That's going to wrap it up for me here up on the rooftop. Nick Sisson on behalf of N2 Media saying so long, everybody, and hope to see you next time.